So just to review a little bit about what we just did with the circle of fifths. It's called a circle because if we organize it kind of like the hours in a day, it looks a lot like a clock. So what we've gone through right now is the right-hand side of the clock, where it starts at 12, goes to 1, goes to 2, to 3, to 4, to 5. No, we have not had a scale with 12 sharps in it. But the first scale that we did, I always think of as at the very top of the clock. If you can picture a clock, kind of think of that as your ground zero. C has no sharps and flats. We went up 5 notes from there, just like 5 minutes on a clock. And what's the number you come to? You're right, it's a 1. What's 1's significance in this scale? This scale, G, that we just got to by moving 5 steps or 5 minutes on the clock, we got ourselves to 1 o'clock. It has 1 sharp in it. How do I find that sharp? Listen with my ear, go through the alphabet, memorize it. It's an F sharp right there at the very end. The next scale that we'll get to is a D scale. 2 sharps. The next scale that we'll get to is an A scale. 3 sharps. The next scale we'll get to is an E scale. And the next scale we'll get to is a B scale. As you notice, I just kept building and building and building. And that's why when you see a key signature on a piece of paper, you always see it being built as the circle of fifths built on each sharp. The first sharp that we found was not in the key of C, but in the key of G. At 1 o'clock, there was 1 sharp. The sharp was F. Now to fast forward, each time I played a subsequent scale, I played in order. I added in order F sharp, C sharp, G sharp, D sharp, A sharp. Guess what I'm going to add next? One of those notes I told you was such a challenge. E sharp. I know, that's F. We should really stop here. We'll go to the other side of the clock next.